Boy, don't mess with this guy. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
On the wing, Bridges. 5 points in the game. There's the pick. For the three. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Toppin's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Here's Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hart. Here's the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin with it. Hart covering.
Oh, that's unbelievable. My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Deciding to change it up. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 5. Walker in the corner. Turner with the screen. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Towns. And that time, also a missed shot. And a wide open look for Siakam. And so it's the Indiana Pacers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Knicks trail by 7. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. On deep, Brunson. And it's Halliburton with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Turner. Over to the wing. Siakam's shot is off.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Here's Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Left side, Halliburton. And that
Get your goof ass up out of it. already knew what it was, folks.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table.
Is it one?
Why are you always picking old-time teams?
Same reason why niggas always picking Boston and OKC and
Greg
picking a
Anthony
team at the
and
last
Richard
second.
Jefferson.
That's why.
And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We'll see the defending world champion Boston Celtics facing the Memphis Grizzlies. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Here's Gasol. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
On the wing, Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact. And what you like about Gasol, he can put up big numbers, but he also does the little things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
Here's Tatum, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul,
What
and
the
he
fuck
was
is the block
in the
there?
shooting motion, so he'll head to the free throw line. The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Outside for Gasol. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Matty outside. Good, and the assist that time by Gasol.
But when you're playing me, you never go tier 2 or 3. I don't get it.
Great job there.
Because you off ball.
Buries it down low.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using
You off
him
ball and
so
pick
far.
cheesy ass big
when he
games. That's
gets
why.
engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Over in the corner, Gasol. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And, you know, for a big man, Gasol's got great urgency to his play. I love the quick action on that jumper. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Morant. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. On the wing, Holiday. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
You're doing the same thing me face with tears of joy.
Now Jackson. Rebounded by
That
Tatum.
nigga missed the I never saw that before.
He gets that one.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor. Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
When Ja is knocking down that three consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Outside Jackson for the three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Smart play by Tatum, using the fake to get the contact.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Tatum nails them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Gasol. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it.
Now here's Tatum. He has 6. And that one, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Cornette. From outside the arc. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Tatum. There's a screen. Here's Cornette. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
A big-time effort for Marc Gasol, providing a lot of energy for Memphis. He comes and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
From about 16, the rebound by the Celtics.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Into the lane, Tatum. It's good. This game is all even. Tatum's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Celtics. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim, and a finish. Just light work.
Gasol with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Out to Morant. And the three ball is good. Morant's got 9.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Tatum. Celtics making a switch here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Gay. Gasol with it. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The wherewithal from Gasol there, nailing the shot despite the tough defense all over.
The Grizzlies shooting their
Type shit.
third shot of the game. Outside, Porzingis. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pulls it up. Cornet can't get it to go. And so Gasol will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Tatum, that's for 2. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Memphis leading by 5. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
From downtown, again the miss by the Celtics. Morant outside. Porzingis with the block. Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, yeah, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Gasol's in the post. And finished off by Gasol.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Porzingis. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gay.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
Gay outside. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
To the paint. Here's Gasol. And Gasol with the dunk.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautiful. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Mattier outside. Pass to Gasol. Kicks it out to Gay. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
16 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here's Tatum. 17 points in the game. And Gasol sends it back. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's Jackson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Outside, Gasol drills the three-pointer. Gasol's got the first basket of the second half here for the Grizzlies.
Excellent production tonight from Gasol. His numbers being called, and he is not disappointed.
Here's Tatum. Lets it go with the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Natty for three. Porzingis with the rebound. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Brown. Plays it up off the glass.
A very athletic play by Brown. Getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
Pass to Gasol. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Here are the Celtics with the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
And he's good on the second. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Gasol. All alone. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. And the second free throw, good. Celtics trail by 7. There's Tatum. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Gasol inside. Makes that one his 6th.
Exactly why all time these niggas for. Look at the type of shit this nigga Tatum make for. Like, just look at this shit.
Continues here, guys.
The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. And stolen by White. Back to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out in the break, though.
And Battier throws it down.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Boston, no good that time either. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. In the corner, Battier with it. And Gasol, here we go. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And when he's inside, Gasol has such intensity, and oftentimes the defense will get sloppy trying to contest.
It's always nice to see a big fella be.
Tired of these niggas, folks. Bro, I'm tired of all these niggas, man. Celtics, OKC, and shit, man. Fuck them niggas, man.